Hello and welcome back. So last time we made a spiritual experience for Pearl, and now let's see what they have to say. Hello
Mrs.
there.
Henderson,
George, dear boy.
how you feeling?
Oh, just fine, thank you. I have just seen a miracle, George. It's all gonna be all right from now.
I'm sure it is, Mrs. Henderson. I'm sure it is.
Crazy. Okay. Yeah.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, dear, they call it the Chapel of the Holy Grotto. It was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696. It survived the Napoleonic Wars, mudslides, Civil War. But the chapel is still standing today. It's a miracle.
Or a restoration.
What was that, dear?
Nothing.
Yes, a miracle.
Okay. We need to find this. There's gotta be some secret entrance or something.
What can you tell me about the statue?
I read that the Black Madonna has been here since the 9th century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Dwayne and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
We sure do. This one is the real McCoy.
Well,
So, Pearl, what have you been up to since we last met?
Well, George, I've been on a journey.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of journey?
spirit journey?
A spiritual
Oh, shit.
one. A journey along the road to enlightenment.
Wow. And is that what brought you here?
It is. Though Santa Cova is but one step on that road.
What's so special about Santa Cova?
It's an ancient and very holy place. I've spent the last year researching it, and I can truly say there is nothing I do not know about it.
I don't suppose you'd know anything about that rock out there?
No, only that for 1,000 years, people have claimed to see a face in its shapes.
Well, there's obviously a face there.
Still, keeping busy, Dwayne?
Like the man said, George, that old kaleidoscope keeps getting shaken, and the pieces are ever in flux.
Guess it's your job to pick 'em up, huh?
Well, somebody has to do it, compadre.
I enjoyed talking to Dwayne, but I was rarely any the wiser afterwards.
Okay, let's show her the
Pearl,
photo.
does this mean anything to you?
Or the painting.
Oh, nothing, dear. Apart from the obvious Gnostic connotations, of course.
What?
You know, the Dominicans. All those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas, Judas. And you see the woman in the red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
A lady in red.
That's enough now, Dwayne. You know my feelings about her.
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
Then there's the Ouroboros, of course.
Something special about it?
Well, if I remember rightly, there was an Ouroboros right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s, the chapel was renovated. The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them was a fine Ouroboros.
But that's amazing. So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh,
Well,
It was
that's...
considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it.
Oh.
Sweetheart, I think it's time for us to go. The road to enlightenment waits for no woman.
'Tis the pilgrim's lot, George.
It was so nice to see you again. And meet your girlfriend.
Oh boy.
We're not...
Take this radio, Nico. Never know when you might need it. Keep an eye on our boy George here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I'm not...
Don't worry, this little lamb's in safe hands. Bon voyage.
Bye-bye, dears.
Okay, I think I know
See ya.
what's gonna happen now. We're gonna use the hammer on the altar, right? Because that's made of
Nico,
some
don't
plaster
even
or something.
start.
Little lamb?
Let's focus on the task in hand, shall we? Okay. This Ouroboros that Pearl mentioned,
You're right. We need to find it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be here.
I hoped this was the right thing to do.
Oh, vandalism is always the right thing to do, George. There we go.
Hey, Nico, I found the Ouroboros.
So what now?
Pearl was right. The plaster had covered an Ouroboros.
Okay, can we do something with it?
I pushed the Ouroboros, but nothing happened.
What do you mean you pushed it? Oh, we have to push it with this.
The medallion matched the Ouroboros in the wall.
What? So we don't...
I pulled the Ouroboros, but it wouldn't budge.
Okay.
I needed a better idea.
Surely there's something we're gonna do.
The medallion matched the Ouroboros in the wall.
Hang on. Okay.
That wouldn't have worked. Nope.
Okay, we're just trying stuff now.
That was...
Hit it again?
I'd already found the Ouroboros. There was no need to damage any more of the chapel.
I don't know. We can start breaking more things, couldn't we?
That was...
What about putting this over here?
That...
Okay, that was not worth trying.
That... A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock.
Can we make Nico hold it and that's gonna do something?
Nico? Got any ideas?
If the Ouroboros represents hidden knowledge, maybe there's something else we need to do before it's revealed.
Maybe shutting off the lights or something? Oh, one of the candles? Okay, just grab one of those for whatever reason. Maybe it's this. Oh, okay, nope. So there's gotta be something to do with the candle, I just assume. Maybe in there? Okay, that's doing something. And then we light it.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
I knew it. Another secret passageway.
Amazing, Charles. How did you do it?
Just another case of the old Stobart magic, I guess, Nico. It looks a little dark in there.
Are you scared, Charles?
Of course not. Just worried about you tripping. That's all.
Tripping balls. Okay, well, bring the one shot and very dark lamp later. Just bring the candles.
Whoa, this is one dark cave.
Well, there is some light coming in through here. Oh shit.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to panic.
I think it's time to panic.
Now we panic. Help! I gotta say, Nico, you're pretty calm about this.
Traveling with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shut behind us, probably forever, well...
You're right. What was I thinking? You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the... dark, evil-smelling cave.
Oh yeah. Should be completely safe.
Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun. But heck, I'd spent a lifetime doing it, so what was new?
Well, we have one match left.
I didn't want to use my last match until I absolutely needed to.
Okay, well, we have a wall.
The wall felt like it had something carved into it.
Tall thing.
The thing had branches like a tree.
Smooth stone.
It felt cold and smooth, like worn stone.
Squiggity hole.
I could feel something smooth and spherical with clumps of what felt like fur or hair.
Okay. Is that a human head? Hard
It
thing?
was a flat surface like stone.
Fuzzy round thing?
It was a small stuffed animal of some kind.
Why-
Short-haired. I guessed it was a tailless squirrel. Or perhaps a small badger?
How would there be stuffed animals in this ancient place? That does not make sense.
It was stone, with a recess in it and... an oily liquid in it. There was some kind of thin twine in the middle of it, too.
Oh, that's probably a lamp, right?
Hey, Nico, I think I found some light!
Oh well, here's a dead person.
Whoa!
It must be Ganon! Ramon said he disappeared while searching the mountains for the tabula.
So this is where he ended up. Dead in a cave.
And we're next.
Hole in the head dead. Decomposing for decades dead. And on closer inspection, I'd even say blown your own brains out dead.
Okay, George, I get the point. What is this place?
Who knows? But look at the Gnostic symbols.
You're right. The colors, the trees. But who is she?
It looks like the Virgin Mary, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
The red robes and that whole off-the-shoulder look? It must be Mary Magdalene, of course. Marquez told me that the Gnostics revered her. This place, it's some kind of Gnostic shrine.
There's got to be something to release that door. Maybe amongst these carvings.
But if it was that obvious, don't you think Ganon would have found it?
Well, let's hope Ganon was an idiot. Let's check his things. Let's see what we can find here.
Ganon had certainly been busy before he blew his brains out. I wonder what he'd been up to.
Flashlight?
Flashlight. It looked like it died around the same time as Ganon. It was an old water canteen. The contents had long since been drunk. Nico,
What?
is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
Oh shit.
Ganon did find it.
It's so small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it hidden?
Unless it is as genuinely dangerous as Simeon claimed.
The question now is, what do we do with it?
I don't know. Try to break down the door with it?
I picked up the old gun. It was too corroded and rusty to ever be fired again. It was a fedora, just like the one in Ganon's trunk back at the Castell. The years hadn't been kind to it.
Photograph?
The photograph was of an ancient clay tablet. Ganon had written on it. Someone, presumably Ganon, had taken the time to translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called the Sun King. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
Okay, so we're gonna have to use this to translate something eventually.
If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La Ji Shi represents the Sunset Mountain. Sounds like a theme park ride.
Okay. Don't know what we're gonna do with that yet.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I'd seen the same words on the fresco at Castel de Sants. I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse. It looked like Ganon had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find me, but by then it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny lies in paradise. The key to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work. Tell my family that I died doing my duty, that I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Ganon left a secret message in his testament.
Oh yeah, A, B, D? No, A, B, C, D, E? Like those letters are kind of highlighted. For whatever reason. Okay.
It had to be Ganon, in which case the body had been there for decades. There was a bullet hole in the side of his head. Just like us, he'd been trapped. He'd chosen suicide.
Well, we'll try to not do that.
The circle of iron was set into an ornate frame that covered the oil lamp.
Okay, so now let's... I guess we can try these things and see what we can find here.
The carved figure had once been green. I wondered if it was a representation of Jehovah. A large carving of the Tabula Veritatis symbol. All the other figures in the scene seemed to be supplicating themselves to it.
Okay, there's got to be some kind of puzzle or something over here.
There were ancient scratches on the plinth, as if someone had moved the statue. I'm sure that this is Mary Magdalene.
The red robes. It all makes sense. The Madonna would be wearing blue. So, who's the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary kissed the lips of Jesus, she,
Oh, I see.
Yep,
So the Gnostics think that the suckling child is...
I guess so.
Okay, so we can move it.
I gave the statue a push, and it turned anti-clockwise.
And then nothing happened.
The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the Tree of Knowledge. The pillar had been carved into the shape of a tree and painted green. I knew it represented the Tree of Life.
Can we do anything more with the statue, or can we just turn it around?
I gave the statue another shove.
Okay, and nothing happened again. Okay. What am I missing? I'm definitely missing something. Maybe we need to look at all of them.
Blue paint was peeling from the carved figure. I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer. A group of figures looked up towards the tabula. They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
Yeah, it's in Simeon's papers, but I'm not finding a whole lot of things to interact with.
That wouldn't work.
Well, we'll probably have to use this for something.
That wouldn't have worked. I didn't want to burn that.
Let's talk to Nico. Maybe
Hey,
there's something we can find out from
what are
that.
you looking for?
I'm not sure yet, but there has to be some way of opening the door.
Laughing boy over there may beg to differ.
But Georges, he didn't have a woman's eye for detail.
What happens if we do this?
That was almost...
Okay, nothing. Radio?
It was a radio.
Well, I mean, can we use
There was
that
no
now?
need. It was an old rusty pistol. Well, that didn't work.
That was a strange attempt. So,
According to the translation, some guy called the Sun King once had the symbol on...
so A is this.
If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La-Ha-Shi represents the Sun City region. Ganon had marked this symbol in red with the letter A.
Have we seen this symbol anywhere in here? Or are we just getting ahead of ourselves now? Let's have a look at the door. We haven't really looked there yet.
The stone door had sealed us in. No way would we have been able to prise it open.
Okay, what about... Does moving the statue do anything at all, or... Are we gonna find something on the corpse if we examine it like this?
Getting up close and personal to Ganon's leathery corpse wasn't pleasant, but we had to figure out how to get out of there. The long-dead remains of a person.
Okay, nothing else here that we can interact with.
Oil in the bowl of the lamp fed a wick, illuminating the room with a warm glow.
But do we want to burn something? At all?
I didn't want to burn that.
But what do you want to burn?
The long-dead...
Is there anything to burn at all?
I guessed that finding the tabula was the easy part. Figuring out its purpose was a different proposition.
Oh, hang on.
A row of symbols were etched onto the top bar of the tabula. These symbols looked just like the ones on the photograph of the clay tablet.
Yeah. Okay, symbols. Nothing else. Okay. A Wolfram Mining Corporation. Hang on, was that something I could interact with? There was something. Oh, hang on.
I read Ganon's last words. My friend,
Oh,
I
okay.
have the key. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work. Tell my family that I, in the light of the day, but rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again.
Wait, hang on. In the light of the day. Was that a thing he said? Oh, we need to go into the light from the thing here and stand here and then read it. Okay. That seems to be the clue or the solution. So now nothing changed. Okay, what about...
I guess that finding the tabula, figuring out its...
Okay, no difference there.
The symbol on...
Did we just stand in the wrong spot, or... Nope. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem. Nothing new on the painting. Can't interact with the ceiling.
I needed a better idea.
Oh, you sure did.
It was a simple choice. Spend a month chipping away at the stone slab with a hammer, or find the way out. That would be...
What the hell? What am I missing now?
Desecrating a sacred object was usually a bad idea.
But sometimes you just have to. What does it say? Something about truth on this thing?
The ornate ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth.
Out of light, truth.
The circle of iron was...
So do we need to read it while standing here?
When I held the map up to the flame, something started to change.
Oh, okay.
The writing on the map started to react to the heat. Well, I'll be darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph. If the letter E matches the one on Ganon's... If this letter is the same... If this letter... If the letters... If this letter matches...
Okay. How does that help us escape? I don't know.
The symbol on the tablets look... She... Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter B. If Ganon's If Ganon's translation is correct, probably. The symbol Zhu-Ha was translated as the young cities. Ganon had marked...
Oh, hang
I
on.
wonder if it relates to the secret markings on Ganon's map.
Okay, so how does this help us though? We have a map with some letters. I'm not any closer to escaping as far as I can tell.
That wouldn't have...
Let's show it to Nico. Maybe she has a good idea.
What do you think of this, Nico?
I think you have an insatiable habit for collecting things, George.
Okay, she's not helpful at all. So what in the hell? Maybe now daylight will do something different. Nope. Okay. Okay, I'm stuck here. Combine the... what? Didn't we already try to do that?
I wondered if Ganon's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula.
Well... we kind of already tried... oh, okay, now there's a puzzle. So... just match them up, basically. The translations are shown at the bottom of the screen. You have all you need to translate the glyphs carved into the Tabula Veritatis. Okay, well... where do we begin here? Let's try to look for something simple. This thing shows up twice. But I can't see it anywhere. Oh, here, it's in the middle of this thing. Travel? People travel, look. Is that even... is it travel, maybe? And what about this thing? This is young, maybe? Young city? I mean, it could be. Let's try that. And this thing, does that show up anywhere? Kind of like this. Sun City. Well, this is the closest. Let's look at some of the others. Do we have this anywhere? It's kind of like this, but coming from both sides. Sunset Mountain? I might be overthinking this or underthinking it, I'm not really sure. Well, A, B, and C. Does that mean that these are more important, or... oh, this probably means blood. Right? If we can find blood. Because of this thing. Or does it mean river? It's either blood or river. Okay, it's probably river in that case. And this thing means 4, probably. And this... something river and then... some kind of stick in it. Young river. 2 river. Maybe that means there's 2 of them. We can try. And this is almost like 4. But with an additional thing on it. So is that 5? Because, oh, these are numbers. So that's 3, 2, 3. And that's 4. So this is 5, I think. And this thing, if that's 3, 2, 3, is that 6? Could be 6. Sorry. Young city. Travel something. What about this thing? This thing is kind of giant. Look. This thing also has the bracket thing. Look, it's something about look. Something that ends with look, maybe? Okay, it's not. This means city. This means young, this thing. Oh, so anytime this thing is involved, it means young. So this thing... No, because only city is young. So this could be young city. And this is something completely different. Travel young city 5. It's not making sense. This is a river thing. Region. These things mean region, I think. So this means like whatever the M is in region. So burning region. No. The circle. The circle is sun. Young sun. Is that a sun? What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, so... What the hell are we doing here? Mountain Kingdom. So mountain...
She translates as Mountain Kingdom. Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter B.
Hang on. So let's look for this symbol on the thing itself. So if we go here...
I guess that finding the tabula was the easy part. Figuring out its...
So it's on there. That's not really helping though. Let's do one. Okay. Yeah, because we know the circle means sun. But then we have these other things attached to it. Young sun, that's not even an option. This seems to be... does this mean city? But then why are there two of them? Sun cities? As opposed to one city? But that's not an option here. And then this is like young sun and then another thing. Which we can find here. House. House of the Rising Sun. And this is not... This is something else. And this is a mountain with sunset. And here it is too, but now there's no common thing between this and this, right? Or is it Jew? Start. Jew. Witnessing start. Start is not... It can be begin. Okay. Begin to travel, that makes sense. And let's see, mountain and sun. Begin. Sunset mountain. Let's see. Ha. Ha means city. And that's the the kind of, it's hard, this thing. And we see that here too. But that's not the same as this thing. I think. Although it's sort of similar. But is it similar enough or is it not? Let's see, what is this thing called? We have it here. What if we begin with these things? XE is the lines. And that means region. And there's only one thing with region at the end, okay. Kingdom, mountain, so mountain, this means mountain kingdom. Have we figured out what this is? Is this still called Jew, even if it comes from this side? That's kind of confusing. Now it's not called... Okay. And here it's also not... Okay, so this is a separate symbol, maybe. Sunset Mountain. That's also a direct translation. But then that's not going to be that. Okay. La is the sun, right? And then... is this just an M? Like this thing? Which would make it... it would make it Ka. So that's... enemy is... this thing means enemy. So that means that the M means burning. Burning sun? Begin volcano, travel 6. Travel 6 what? I mean, it looks like a mountain with sun in it, so that could be a volcano, sort of. This V thing means king. Do we have that anywhere? Also, this thing would then become burning region? Burning region, what would that be? Desert? Is there a way to reset this thing? Because it's kind of... begin volcano, travel 6 something. 6th day. Does that just... maybe that just means day. Burning region, desert, we already did that. What's this supposed to mean? Day, week?
That wasn't right.
Yeah, but can we reset it? Because this is a shit show right now. Let's do another hint. This is kind of crazy. Yeah, I already found the numbers. Some symbols represent directions. What? You were supposed to look at the map as well while doing this? What? Begin... because does this mean volcano or does it not? Let's look at the last one. Begin suns... oh god, well... but how does that become city? So is it the M that is city and not... but look, what? Well, it looks kind of different though, like this thing is different from this thing. But this... So this is the same symbol. So in that case, this is Sun City. I think. Begin Sun City, travel. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6? Was that the right thing? Apparently it's 5. So, wait. So 1 is just a straight line, obviously. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is like this. So it starts in the middle, adds 1 on top, takes away those 2 and makes it there. And then apparently it's... okay, apparently then it starts at the top. How can I assume that it starts at the top and not the beginning after being at 4? Because it could have just been the reverse of this. Okay, well, whatever. It's 5. 5 day. And then this thing, I have no idea. We have this little symbol. Which is, it's not God. Let's see. So I'm thinking house. East. But how am I supposed to make this into east? Because enemy and then God, I think, this thing here. And then house. And that somehow becomes east.
That was the first row of symbols, cracked. It was all starting to make sense.
Oh well, speak for yourself, George. Travel. And then this clusterfuck of shit is... Let's see, what does... Let's see, we have Godhead, that's probably... And then start, that's that thing. So witness... Something with witness in it? It doesn't feel like it really translates. Because if this thing is supposed to be in the word, then it should involve witness, right? Witness or witnessing. Maybe like look. Like synonyms or something? No. Okay, travel south, so apparently this becomes south somehow. Okay, and this is not 5 after all. So this is 6, I think. And day, that's the same again. And now the M, which we found out to be burning. Burning Regent. Travel south, 6-day desert. And then start river. Because this thing is supposed to mean start, right? Or like begin. If it's on this side, if it's ending, if it's on this side. But now there's nothing that has start in it, right? What? Maybe I'm just misinterpreting the whole way this translates. Source? Okay. Either I'm really stupid or this puzzle is a bit out there.
These are directions. Begin at Sun City, travel 5 days east to a river, travel south 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And we're still stuck
cracked it.
in a cave.
Fantastic.
The Tabula Veritatis. It's a set of directions. Take a look at this map. The inscription says to start here at Sun City. Ganon hid the location in his map. It then says to travel 5 days east to a river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is that?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Look, while you were busy playing Ancient Scholar, I found this.
So maybe we should have been looking at the map
What did it do?
and the names of those things with the letters figured out.
It didn't open the door.
Maybe that's what we're
Perhaps
supposed to
we're
be doing,
missing
but
something.
okay, well, here we are.
Must be. If Ganon died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just a hidden button.
Then let's keep looking.
I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't really figure that out. So, oh, now we can't...
I'd already
Because we were supposed
the symbol
to...
on the
Sun City region. Is that it? Sun City region, and then when we look on the map, that's supposed to like tell us that that's here. And then we're supposed to look and just rivers. Whatever, we're done. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.